everyone, and welcome to another part of Indian Travels in New Zealand. So we are at the Picton railway station, and this is our train, which is known as the Coastal Pacific train. It goes from Picton to Christchurch, takes around 5.5 hours. This is supposed to leave at 1:40 and we are supposed to be in Christchurch by 7:20 p.m. The train has two classes, one is scenic and the other one is scenic plus. Of course, there is a big difference in the price between the two classes of $130. So the scenic class charges you around $99 and scenic plus charges you $229, which we are taking. So in scenic plus, what you get extra is of course a host service, and they do live commentary for you, so you don't have to actually put on your headphones all the time, which you have to do in the scenic class. You get your food included, your drinks included. You are served with the world class wine. So the boarding has just started and the check-in was open an hour ago. So I have my boarding pass now. You be at the train station at least half an hour in advance.
You're actually going to be directly opposite, so you're going to be
Thank you.
please make yourself comfortable.
Finally, we'd like to thank you for joining us on the Coastal Pacific today. Sit back, relax and enjoy your journey.
We'll come out and offer you drinks. We'll keep you filled up as well. Then there'll be a light dinner service from Blenheim, and it's in the menu there as well. Then there'll be the sweet treats when we get along the coastline. You're in for a treat there. There's two bathrooms. One's just up here on the left hand side, one's directly forward. There is an open air carriage further up there as well, but if you do suffer from hay fever, I do not recommend going out there because there's quite a bit of pollen around at very points in time.
Okay.
It's been affecting quite a few people. But it's not like you're going to miss out on anything. We've got huge windows here. The only difference going out there is you're going to get a lot of fresh air and more than likely hay fever as well at the same time. Sit back, relax, enjoy the journey with us.
Right. Thank you.
Lemonade. Today's your day.
Thank you. So the service in this class is basically the same as you receive in a flight, and we have just been offered our first drink, so I'm going to enjoy my drink now. Cheers. So in terms of the drink, you get a selection of best New Zealand wines and beers. So I just received the menu here, and in this menu two options for your lunch. One is salmon and one is the south lamb, but as I'm vegetarian, I have made a special request for the vegetarian meal, and I'm excited to see what they are going to serve in the vegetarian food option.
Vinny, Emma, Gary, Jen, Vanessa and Jacob. We're here to ensure you
Thank you.
My pleasure.
journey with us today.
After that, you also receive a range of sweet treats, which includes macaroons as well, and then comes the cheese board selection sourced from Oamaru, and at the end of your journey you receive the farewell canopy. Really excited for this journey, especially for food and for the exciting view. So this Coastal Pacific train, it is operated by Kiwi, which is one of the members of the Great Journey of New Zealand, and this magazine here is also from the Great Journey of New Zealand. They actually tell you most about the tourist places and the best places in New Zealand to find out. This magazine is for us to take home, as it says here. I'm definitely gonna take this because I think this will give me some inside knowledge about New Zealand and its best places to go for. So in this route we will stop at 3 railway stations, which is Kaikoura, Blenheim and Rangiora before Christchurch, and we will cross 20 tunnels. So right now I'm entering the cafe area of this train. So now we are actually approaching the Blenheim, which is known for its world-class wine, and hence you can see lots of wineries and farms here. All these plants that you see are actually the grapes, and they will be sourced to make the best wine in New Zealand and in the world. Right now I am in the open air carriage of the train, and good that the train has now stopped in Blenheim station so that you can actually hear me, because it's so noisy otherwise. So we have just crossed Lake Graspia. It is most likely, if I can say, pink in color because of the salt sediments that are laid around. I'm so happy. No boiled vegetables for vegetarian diet, and I got veggies and falafel, and both are my favorite. The food is not hot, but still it is very, very tasty. It's like cold served, but full of taste. वेलिंगटन की हवा से छुट्टी मिल गई का, उसके बाद और क्या चाहिए इतनी। अभी बस ये पहाड़ ज़रा हटें और फिर हम ज़रा धरती के मज़े लें, खुली धरती के, तुम्हारा मज़ा। कैंटरबरी यार, मेरे को कोई प्रेस से जाने को वापस बोल रहे हो, खट सा